And how was the corner? Because a lot of people were critical.
So the corner advice, you had Sugar Hill, you had John Fury, and you had some other guy. I forgot his name, man. I don't remember the third guy. But a lot of people are saying Tyson Fury needs to change his corner, this and that. Look, it's easy for us to say that, innit? But it's up to Tyson Fury. From what Tyson Fury is saying, he goes, no, I don't need to change anything. I'm just going to go back in and make a few adjustments. If he feels comfortable to do that, I'd say let the guy do it. He probably knows more than anyone else. But you can't lie. You got John Fury saying one thing. You got Sugar Hill saying one thing. And you got another guy saying another thing. You got John Fury telling him. I don't know if Sugar Hill was saying it. But I know John Fury was saying, you're winning the fight. I remember the last round. John Fury specifically said to Fury, win this round and you won the fight. Coast it, you've won the fight. Or no, they never even said win this fight. They said to him, you're winning the fight. Just obviously, just hold this round down. That's why in the last round, Tyson Fury had no urgency. He said in the post-press conference himself, I thought I was winning. I was told I was winning. But the fact he still doesn't want to change his corner, that this is not good for Tyson Fury. I'm not telling him to change his corner, but someone should do it. Like someone should just say, look, we just want Sugar Hill in the corner, man. That's it. Because when you got three people and one guy's going to be saying, yo, Tyson Fury, you're winning. Remember, John Fury didn't fucking come out his cave till recently, till Darren Till stuck it on him. I was going to do a video on that. I might do so. Stay tuned. But John Fury's been in his cave for fucking 6 months. He just comes out now and Darren Till sticks it on him as soon as he comes out. But he probably still believes Fury won that fight, and it must have been hard to know that no son from his mother's ball sack lost, and he's probably still emotional about it. But yeah, man, let's carry on.
Well, the corner said there were too many voices, but I argued they were voices you knew.
Yeah, listen, it's people.
Yeah, look at Tyson Fury. Look, man, at the end of the day, Fury's going to make his call on it. It's all, I can sit here all day and say, I criticize Fury and saying, wow, Fury, man, you need this guy in your corner, you need that guy in your corner. I could criticize him, but you know what? I'm going to let the guy be and say, if he thinks he needs the same people again, there's a term out there, guys. And I wish Tyson Fury the best, and I'm not saying he can't win this fight. He definitely can. I will do more breakdowns as we get closer for Tyson Fury. But the saying, it's your own funeral. It's your funeral, mate. It's your funeral.
People can have opinions and what people want to say, but at the end of the day, they're not in there doing the fighting, so it's really unimportant what other people think of what was going on in my corner. If I'm happy, then the world's happy, and I'm happy.
And all it...
So again, Tyson Fury, it sounded like he was about to cry there. He goes, if I'm happy, the whole world's happy, and I'm happy. Now, being happy and having the right mindset for a fighter, a happy fighter is a dangerous fighter, which is true. But a happy fighter doesn't always mean you win, guys. It doesn't always mean you win. Tyson Fury may have come to the realization he's now lost his O on his record. He's no longer undefeated. That has actually probably taken pressure off Tyson Fury. So maybe that will help him perform, which is a good thing. But Tyson Fury is no longer worried that if he loses, he already lost once. So maybe he's not worried if he loses again, which is probably a good thing. But again, being happy doesn't mean you're going to win the fight again. So Tyson Fury might be already resigning himself to thinking, you know what, I may lose this fight again. So you know what, it's best just to be happy with how it is. That is actually a good mindset, guys. That, from a psychological point of view, it's not to mock Tyson Fury. That's probably the best thing you can have. Obviously, you go in there to win. But if you lose and he give you your all, then it's cool. And I think Usyk's not that type of guy that's just going to lose a fight. But again, anything can happen. I might get this wrong. Tyson Fury could pull it out. We may see a trilogy, but let's see what happens, guys.
Alexander, as you come out for the 9th round, okay, did you have any sense of what was going to happen? Could you sense that maybe Tyson was tiring?
No, він дуже швидко відновлюється, він дуже хитрий.
Look at the mindset of this guy. Usyk was not complacent in that fight. He got asked, do you think Tyson Fury was tiring? He started laughing. He goes, nope. I know this guy's a smart fighter. I know he recovers fast. He never went in there thinking, I'm going to tire him out. He actually had the opposite. He thought I weren't going to get him out there. And that's the correct mindset. I'm liking some of the stuff Fury's saying now as well. But Usyk, like looking back at it, he wasn't complacent in that fight. We'll see what happens in the next fight. But Usyk saying, nope, I wasn't thinking I'm going to get him out of there. I was expecting the best Fury. I know he recovers fast. He's a smart fighter. Very good mindset.
That shot's a good shot, Tyson.
And that's the zombie punch, guys.
You're having a hold on, you're reeling. What are you thinking here?
And Tyson Fury's getting forced to watch this pillar to post. He's getting asked, what were you thinking here?
What are you thinking? Yeah. I'm in the fight. I'm thinking, come on. I'm thinking, why am I not falling over?
Fury doesn't know where he is. He's all over the ring. Is this a sensation?
There you go. That point there, guys. I've already done a breakdown on it, but Usyk could have finished him right on that turnbuckle. Right there, guys. He could have finished him. There's no doubt Usyk could have landed that killer blow. But let's see what Fury says.
Did you think the ref had stopped it when he
No.
Because you knew he was going to give you a...
It's the world heavyweight title fight, undisputed.
So Fury's like, do you know the referee would have stopped it? Do you think the referee stopped it? He goes, no, it's the world heavyweight title fight, undisputed. You're right, but at the end of the day, you have to come first. But I'll be honest with you, the referee was on your side in that fight because I believe the referee saved him a few times. Well, especially in that round, he gave him a standing count. I don't know, some referees wouldn't have got involved there. Usyk might have been allowed to put another shot in him. You don't really see standing counts that often, guys. Think about it, in an undisputed fight, to get a standing count. It's rare to see standing counts, in my opinion, especially in big fights. You need to go down to the canvas. But referee saved in, jumped in, gave him the 10 seconds. And we know Tyson Fury's got those speedy recovery things. He can recover quick. So, yeah, but let's carry on.
At least a man's got to go down to the floor before you knock. And someone like me who's been down loads of times, who gets back up, at least give me one chance.
So look at Fury saying, at least a man's got to go down to the floor. Especially like me, I go down multiple times. At least give me one chance. I noticed Usyk staring at Fury over the table. This is what Usyk's done, in my opinion. I've looked at the psychology of both these guys. As I said prior, I think Usyk can stop Tyson Fury. Usyk knows he's got the ability now. He knows he has. So Tyson Fury is asking to be dropped. Let him go down. Let me come up. Usyk now knows he can do it to Tyson Fury. This is why I believe in this next fight, Usyk's going to try and take Tyson Fury out. And if he landed that one more shot on Fury, Fury would have been down. Yes, he might have, you don't know, he might have got up, but Usyk probably could have done it again and again and again. But again, Tyson Fury recovers well. But this is why I believe, in my opinion, Usyk is going to try and stop Tyson Fury. But Tyson Fury is always that guy who he recovers quickly. But guys, you can only do that so much in your career. You can't have magic powers for the rest of your life where he's asking for a chance. Look, you want to avoid being hit. Remember how many times this guy got hit by Wilder and he got put on his ass? Eventually, it's going to catch up to you. Eventually, you're going to be hit with that punch that you cannot get up from. Look, don't tell me, oh, it can't happen. It happened to Wilder. It happened to AJ. Look at him against the bar. It almost happened to Fury in the last fight. The referee saved him. It's coming to that stage where you're going to get hit and that indestructible power is not going to let you up. Happened to Mike Tyson. It happens to all the greats. And what I also don't like is, check my video I've already done on this. Tyson Fury said he wants to go out with his, like crawling out the ring. He goes, all the greats went out crawling. I don't want to retire. I want to go out on my last leg, make as much money as I can, and get knocked out. Never said literally knocked out, but he goes, I want to go out crawling. I don't know what exact words he used, but he gave examples of Mike Tyson, George Foreman. He goes, all of these guys went out on their last legs. But smart fighters like Floyd Mayweather retire undefeated, like Usyk, I don't know, but he's now changed his mindset to, before he was like, I'll retire. Now his mindset is, look, make as much money. As long as I can do this, I'm going to do it. And I'll just go out crawling. So it's not really a good mindset, in my opinion. This is why I believe it's dangerous for Fury. He may get knocked out, but again, it's just my thoughts.
What about you, Alexander? When you were catching him with those 12, 14 punches, did you think the referee could have stopped the fight?
But guys, let's be straight here. I'm a guy that looks at every angle. I've just said Fury might get knocked out here. Let's look at that side where Usyk might get knocked out by Fury. Because he did land an uppercut on Fury. Never think in this game, guys, that one thing's for sure. That's one thing I don't do on this channel. So Fury landed an uppercut on Usyk and it stunned him. If I've said multiple times, Fury's best chance to beat Usyk is to come out and put the pressure on Usyk. Yes, he may lose the fight. After 6 rounds, he may have nothing in the tank. But we've seen from Usyk's performance, when AJ's done a body shot to him, he's been hurt. When Dubois did a body shot, controversial, he looked hurt. Chisora stuck it on him round to pillar to post. That was his toughest fight. Tyson Fury is now saying, I'm going to do the same thing. You're going to give Usyk a chance to batter you. If you come out and throw it all on the line and you just stick it on him with your size, that's your best chance, in my opinion. It doesn't mean you win, but that's what you got to look at. So I will put it out there. But again, I still don't like Fury's mindset overall, but we'll see what happens.
I don't think about it.
You don't. You're just fighting.
Yes.
So I like Usyk's mindset here, guys. He gets asked about these questions. So Usyk's had this saying, and I've noticed him say it in a lot of his videos, a lot of his interviews. He gets questioned about questions like, what do you think about Tyson Fury? What do you think about AJ? What about this? Usyk's response is, I don't think about it. That's like psychologically at a high level. They don't affect you. Like, he doesn't sit there and think, yo, the referee should have stopped that fight early, blah, blah, blah. He's just there, he's going to fight. Usyk's shown me a high IQ in psychology. Tyson Fury usually gets into most of his opponents. The difference with Usyk is he's being asked, do you think the fight should have been stopped? He's like, I don't think about it. It's not even relevant to me. And he said in previous interviews, it's not my job to look at that. It's a referee's job. It's like, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. Some people might have been in that spot saying, yeah, man, that should have been stopped. You should have been stopped. But this is why you cannot psychologically beat a guy like Usyk. He's a truthful guy, and he tells you how it is. You can't get any advantages off that guy.
Yes.
Even Tyson Fury knows. Tyson Fury knows that. Imagine Usyk just said there and then, he goes, yo, yeah, man, I thought it should have been stopped. And then Tyson Fury's going to look at him and be like, okay, if you thought it was going to be stopped, how did I get back into the fight? And for the next 3 rounds, you didn't stop me and I recovered. That would give Tyson Fury some sort of advantage that Usyk's insecure, that he's thinking, yeah, it should have been stopped. Usyk's not that character. I'll tell you now, it should have been stopped impersonally. But again, you can make an argument. I mean, the referee saved Tyson Fury there. He saved him. One more punch and he was over. So, yeah, man. But Usyk's not going to say that. It's a good mindset.
An astonishing change in the fight.
So Tyson Fury was breathing heavily as the referee was doing a standing account. He's trying to recover, but he knew he was hurt. He had to get his bearings back about him.
So once we get to the end of the 8 count, you're standing ready to come back in, and then the bell sounds. Let me ask.
Tyson Fury got saved by the bell as well in that round, guys. Usyk was about to jump on him once more, but he got saved.
Ask you this. Had there been 20 more seconds, Alexander, do you think you could have got to him?
Це все просто думки, якби.
Big ifs.
Exactly.
They're big ifs.
Yeah.
So Usyk doesn't sit there and contemplate bullshit, guys. He doesn't sit there and say, yo, if you gave me 20 seconds, I would have knocked you out. You know why? Because Usyk knows when Tyson Fury was on the turnbuckle, looking up to him like God, like, save me. Usyk knew. Look at the scene right now. Tyson Fury goes to scratch his nose. Psychologically, guys, Tyson Fury has to agree with Bunty to say, yeah, exactly. These are ifs and buts. We don't know if he could have finished me. Usyk's not saying he could have finished you, but you know when Usyk knew he could finish you. Go back to that photo I showed you earlier. This is the point where Usyk knew. If he really wanted to, he could have landed one more shot on you, and you'd have been done. Tyson Fury knows it himself. This is why I have to give the advantage to Usyk, in my opinion. A guy who knows he could have taken you out chose to stay back because he doesn't want to hurt you because of your family. This is a guy that's dangerous. He's got the ability to do it, but he didn't want to do it. Oh, guys, it's a dangerous individual.
Yeah. Tyson, what about you? Your head's clearing every second of that standing 8 count. Were you fearful that you...
Fearful? Bunty points at him and says, were you fearful?
You were going to be stopped?
I don't think about winning or losing when I'm in there. I'm involved in a fight till it finishes, early or late. And I don't think about what's going to happen. I just defend myself and fight.
Fair answer. Obviously, you don't really think in the fight like that. I get it. But when he asked him, were you fearful? Guys, look, I don't need to say much more, and I don't want to keep showing this. I've done it multiple times. Was Tyson Fury fearful? Does that look like a fearful face to you? Say no more. No, nothing more needed from me.
Round 10.
And in this round, Tyson, you do well.
Yeah.
You
Look how Usyk stares across the table, man, into his soul.
move your feet. Is your head clear
I'm still fucking staring at Fury, guys. This is scary stuff.
at this point?
I'm clearing my head
In this 10th round.
He made a very valid point. I recover quite quickly. It's a testament to my fitness and stamina where I'll be able to recover quick. Yeah.
And at this point, Orlando, can you sense that Tyson has made a recovery from the round earlier when he was reeling, falling? Can you sense that he's now back in the fight?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Usyk's not even putting no stock into it. It's like, yeah, he recovered. But you know why Usyk's not really caring? Because Usyk knows I let you off the fucking hook. That's why. That's why you recovered. It wasn't because you got back into it. It's because I didn't put the fucking nail on the coffin. So Usyk's got that in the back of his head.
12 and final round.
Next round.
So the last round here, guys. Tyson Fury, it was like an equal round, you could say.
I feel Tyson back.
This last round could be
Go
crucial,
Tyson back.
but Usyk started it well. Competing so fiercely right until the end. Little showboat from the Gypsy King. Usyk looking to land a big one. The final bell. What a fight. And anybody who was
Bit of a back and forth round, the last round. I can't even remember who I gave it to, but I thought Usyk won, personally. A lot of people did. Obviously, Tyson Fury thought he won, but let's see what he says.
here tonight, we'll never forget that.
What was your gut feeling then? You're on the floor, you're praising God. Were you convinced that you'd won the decision?
Я не думав про це. Я просто молився і дякував Господу Богу.
So look at the mindset, guys. Again, Usyk wasn't really thinking about the result. He was just praising God in the moment.
Я стою на своїх ногах і що все, слава Богу.
The winner by split decision.
But here's the difference. I think Tyson Fury expected to win. That's why there was a shock there. He got his hand up in the air like he's won it. And Usyk wasn't really paying too much attention.
From Ukraine, Alexander.
You knew it was tight.
I knew it was a close fight. I thought I'd done enough, but listen, I don't complain. He's got the victory. I was happy for him. I congratulated him, shook his hand, gave him a kiss, and I was happy that we both.
Make sure you check my video, guys, where Usyk looked into Tyson Fury's soul. I've broken this down from a psychological point of view. Now, don't get me wrong. Yeah, Tyson Fury says he was happy for him, blah, blah, blah. But again, look, man, we've got to look at the facts and figures. Tyson Fury put a few interviews out, especially after the fight. A few other things. He believed he won the fight. He said, Happy New Year. He said, I believe I won the fight. He said a few things in this fight, guys, where he was like, I thought I won it. So don't believe everything Tyson Fury is saying in this press conference that, nah, the better man won and I showed him respect. He did show him respect. But there's things Tyson Fury said after the fight. I've done a few interviews. Usyk now looks into Tyson Fury's face. Is like, are you going to congratulate me? And I've done a breakdown on this where he takes his soul by looking into his soul. And Tyson Fury's soul gets taken out of his body here. But yeah, let's carry on.
Both went home to our families safe. Boxers or entertainers. But this is a job. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It's not personal. It's the boxing fight.
See, I don't like too much when Fury says stuff like this. In terms of winning the fight the next time, like, he's not saying nothing wrong and he's not saying something good. It's almost to that stage where Tyson Fury is there to make a lot of money and he doesn't care what the result is going to be. There's that side of it. Whereas, in my opinion, Usyk does really, like, fight to win. He doesn't come in there to just have fun. He comes to showcase that he's the better skilled boxer. Even though he's a smaller man, even though you called him the gappy teeth rabbit middleweight, and now all that's gone out of the window. You haven't called him that once. Your respect for the guy's gone up. But before this fight, he was a gappy tooth middleweight rabbit. Don't forget these things, guys. And I've already done the press conference breakdown where Usyk breaks him down by wearing the Hitman suit. And this is what Tyson Fury usually does to his opponent. So yeah, let's carry on.
So, listen, when you're in there, you want to win, but you got to be happy as well. It's a sport. My dad always said to me, if you lose a fight, son, shake the man's hand. Well done.
And we'll go back another day.
That's it.
So I like that from Fury. If you lose, you shake the man's hand, you say well done, and live another day. And fair play. Like, I can't knock him for that. But I do knock him for the shit he was saying after the fight. And I do knock him for where he said, I'm not going to change too much in this fight. I thought I won. That's where I have to, like, kind of put it back on Fury now. If Fury's changed again now and he's corrected his mindset, as he has been saying in the few interviews that he does believe Usyk won because of God, blah, 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 then fair play. Tyson Fury might have overcome that demon. And that's going to give him a better chance to win this fight. But with Fury, you just don't know, man. One day he says something else. The next day he says something else. I can't really pinpoint what his mindset is. I would say him accepting Usyk won, the better man won, is a better mindset for Fury. That gives him a better chance to win the fight. But if he's still deep down knows that he should have won it, this and that, then he'll lose. But from what I'm hearing here, sounds good. So let's carry on.
And we'll go back another day for the rematch. So, Alexander, what can we expect in the rematch?
Just keep waiting.
Just keep waiting. He won't.
So he's got a pencil in his hand He's like, what can we expect for the rematch? Usyk doesn't want to say much. Just keep waiting.
Tell us. He's holding back.
Oh,
He's holding
what
his
can you
cards
expect
close
from
to his
me?
chest.
Usyk's holding his cards close to his chest. Usyk goes, what can you expect from him? Fury goes, what can you expect from me?
What can we expect from you?
Pretty much the same from what I did before.
Oh, fucking hell. This is some scary stuff. So, the way Tyson Fury said, what can you expect from me? I don't think Tyson Fury is lying here. He goes pretty much the same. And again, I don't like hearing pretty much the same personally. I don't. Usyk's now looked over to his soul and he's going to stare him out while he says this. Because Usyk wants to put this in his mental log. The stuff that Tyson Fury said before the fight, you gappy teeth rabbit middleweight. Now Usyk's logging into his mental mind calculator. He's going to log what you're about to say now. Pretty much the same. So if you come into that fight and you start swinging and going forward, then all this was a front. And we'll know Tyson Fury wasn't genuine. But I'm not saying he shouldn't do that. He can do it. We'll see if he was really genuine and if he's going to actually do the same thing. Or if he's going to try go forward, which I think would have been a better plan. But he might be smart. He's trying to be very smart and hide it. But Usyk is a studier of a character. Usyk's going to suss you out before you suss him out. This is what he's doing.
All good boxing. Someone of my size and heaviness, it's not normal that I should be able to
you
box
can do that.
and move and slip. And so why would I take that away from my game?
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
This is awkward for Fury because you got this rabbit middleweight. He's staring into your soul. This guy that you call the rabbit middleweight, he battered you basically. You struggled to accept the loss the first time. You've obviously had to do some soul searching, pray to God, which is good. And you've kind of come to terms, okay, he was supposed to win. Now you're in a vulnerable state, which again, don't think I'm mocking Fury for being in this state. I do think Fury's being honest, which is good. But the thing is, when the guy opposite you is doing the same things as you, if not more, from a spiritual point of view or whatever, it's still scary. It's like, this is when you met your dada. This is your daddy sitting across the table, and it's hard for you to kind of put a front up against this. He's saying, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm a big guy. I've got size. We know you got size. So you're going to do the same thing you done last time, and that never worked. Pretty much. Come on, Fury.
People say to me, oh,
I hope you're joking.
you need to be walk forward on Usyk. Walk him down and hit him, yeah?
Walk forward and hit him.
But if it was so easy to do that,
Everyone would do it.
why didn't Joshua do it, who's a big, strong man who fights like this? Why didn't Dubois do it, who also fights like this? Them men are limited
Look at this. This is scary stuff.
compared to me.
This is the scariest. So, look, this is what I don't like from Fury. He's basically saying them men are limited compared to you. It's like Tyson Fury thinks he's better than these two fighters. Dubois, he thinks he's better than Dubois. He thinks he's better than AJ. I don't want to go into this today, guys. I don't want to go. Well, let's see the result of this fight. But I still want to see AJ Fury. And I believe AJ knocks Tyson Fury out cold. People don't like hearing that. People say, he just got knocked out by Dubois. But guys, styles make fights. I believe Dubois would batter AJ in the rematch. That's why he's not taking the fight. I said if AJ's smart, don't take the Dubois rematch. And it's not happening. And we may get to see the Fury fight. But Tyson Fury has to understand styles make fights. So when Tyson Fury's saying, why don't I go forward and stick it on him? AJ did it. Dubois did it. You've just said you're not like them. You did it to Wilder in the second fight and the third fight and you took him out. You've got the fucking frame to do it. AJ and Dubois didn't really do it. To be honest, AJ didn't do it in the second fight. I didn't see him do it. He tried to box him. So you can't say AJ did it. Dubois tried a bit, got a good body shot, which is controversial. The only other fucker that did it was Derek Chisora. So Tyson Fury's talking out of his arse here. If Tyson Fury's putting a front up here, and I think Usyk sussed whatever his front is by smiling at him, because Usyk's basically breaking his soul down, saying, you can't do that to me. This is like Tyson Fury doesn't know what to do kind of thing. But to beat him, I believe Tyson Fury needs to stick it on him for 6 rounds, full out. Don't do the same shit you just done, because Usyk's going to kill you. But even if you go stick it on him, it's not guaranteed, but it gives you a better chance. But Tyson Fury is saying he's not going to do that. If he is lying and he's putting a front up, fair play to it. But I don't think it's going to work. Whether you're telling the truth or lying to Usyk, he's staring into your soul. And I think he's got your number, mate.
Very limited. So a man who walks forward like this, to him, is Christmas time. Come early.
I don't believe that, guys. I don't believe that, because Usyk's probably laughing in himself, thinking, hang on, This guy, if he's genuinely believing that the person that's going to walk to me, this is why I believe Usyk's on a different level, guys. I believe Usyk's on a different level. I honestly do, because Tyson Fury is convinced by going forward and sticking it on Usyk, you're not going to win the fight. He wants you to do that. But this is where I think Usyk's got the advantage over Fury. And this is why Usyk's smiling. Usyk, I believe Fury's being genuine personally. If he's putting a front up here, then fair play to the guy, because his best chance is to go forward. But if he's lying, like if he's being genuine, then Usyk's already won this fight, because he's not gonna beat Usyk doing the same shit he just done. It's not gonna happen, guys. I know there's a lot of Fury people that think I hate Fury. They cry in my comments. You just hate Fury. I don't hate Fury, guys. I would like Fury to, if he could win. But he has to go forward, and he has to stick it on him. I've done breakdowns before the fight, and I said this. He's not going to do it. Usyk's laughing, thinking, you're the big guy. You're the biggest guy I fought out of everyone. You're the tallest guy. You could probably put the most size on. And you're fucking sitting across my table. And you're telling me you've brought this lie that AJ couldn't do it, Dubois couldn't do it. You're this different type of breed. So I'm not going to do what they're going to do. But really, AJ didn't do it. AJ couldn't do it. AJ tried to box. Dubois had a controversial slide, but Derek Chisora did do it. And Usyk was in trouble. You landed 2 uppercuts. If you kept pressing him, you might have got better results. But that's it. If you're going to stand back and box with this guy, he's going to finish you. Usyk's laughing at him internally, thinking, mate, you're falling into the trap. You're even openly telling me you're not going to come at me. You're not going to put the size on, and you're not going to come at me. You're going to box me. But I'm ready if you're going to do that. But you're telling me I'm not going to do that. I believe Fury's being genuine. Fury's lost the fight already. Like, guys, people get angry at me, man, when I say this stuff. But I'm just giving my view. If Fury's not going to do that, I don't see him winning. So if he changes it and he does it, he's got a chance. But if he does the same shit, he's lost. So Usyk might just be double checkmating him here. And that's why he's smiling into his soul.
You understand,
Yeah.
Alexander?
Yeah, you understand. He's not stupid.
He's not stupid. He's cleverer than you, though. I'm being honest. He doesn't speak English, but he's levels above psychologically, mentally. He's laughing at himself. He's thinking, "Fuck! If you put on size and you walk me down in the corner and you Derek Chisora me for 12 rounds, there's no way I'm gonna beat you. You're too big. You're too physical. I can't do much to you. You fucking idiot! You're gonna use this big." It's preposterous what Fury's saying. Think about it. Just think about it, guys. The guy's 6'10" or whatever. He's not 6'10", sorry. He's about 6'7". He says he's 6'9". He's about 6'7", yeah? 6'7", 6'8". How are you going to beat someone, even though you're the best big moving heavyweight in the division? Yeah, you are, for your size. How are you going to beat someone at Usyk, who's naturally smaller, naturally going to be better at movement? So let's just say you're both experts at good movement. Usyk has mad footwork. You're a big guy and you've got good footwork and you've got good movement for your size. You're saying you're going to beat the naturally little man. Naturally little man. And it's probably better for the little man because it's easier for him to be more mobile around the ring. You're carrying more weight. Your better advantage with this style is stick it on the little man. You're that delusional. You're saying by me moving around and being nimble, I'm going to have a better chance against Usyk. When AJ tried to do that, it didn't work. Dubois did his own thing. I think Dubois had the most success out of all of them. Obviously, Chisora did. Fury's made a belief in his head that he's going to box around. That's why Usyk's laughing at your fucking face, mate. You're delusional. I pray Tyson Fury's having us on here. Tyson Fury's going to come in that fight and he's going to stick it on Usyk. If he does that, fair play. All this shit goes out the window. Fury's actually got a chance to win now. But if he's actually going to do what he's saying, Usyk's laughing his fucking ass off. He's going to say this is going to be easier than the first fight and you're going to get stopped.
So I'm a side-on boxer. Slipping, sliding, uppercutting, hooking. So I'm going to do that, but more focus. Not so much this and little bit more focused on my job. And then I think that's my way to victory.
This is it, guys. Again, I don't want to say, based off Fury saying he's done. I don't want to say that, but look, man, I've done breakdowns on this before. He just thinks by him changing a few little adjustments, stop doing his show button and doing a few other things, he's won, and he thinks he's going to get victory like that. Delusional, man. I believe Fury's being genuine. If he's lying here and he comes in big and he just sticks on Usyk, then fair play, take all this back. That's what he would have to do. But I don't think Usyk's buying into either way. But if he's being real and he thinks that's going to be enough for him to get the victory, I don't believe it will be, guys. I just don't think it's going to be as that simple. You're showboating and just being more focused. It's delusional. Not changing your corner. It's delusional. But again, I'm not writing Fury off, but let's just see what happens, guys.
Listen, it's been a face-off with a twist. Alexander Usyk and Tyson Fury. Can I get the pair of you to shake hands?
Oh, here we go, guys. Usyk didn't want to shake his hands, but I'll give you a little. I'll give you guys who are Fury fans that might be crying in the fucking in the comments. I'll give you guys a little win here, guys. I'll give you guys a little psychological win. They go shake hands. Usyk puts his fist out. Rock, paper, scissors. Fury papers Usyk. Rock, paper, scissors. Who paper beats rock. So, guys, that's my little teaser for those Fury fans that I believe Fury can win. I'm not saying he can't, but remember, rock, paper, scissors. Fury's just papered him. So Fury may do something different here. Fury may be playing us all on. Fury may pull out the biggest change in this fight and pull it off. But can't really go off rock, paper, scissors. You can't really buy too much into this. But I'll leave it at that, guys. If you want a little slight psychological advantage for Fury, he's just rock, paper, scissored him. Paper beats rock. So Fury could win this fight. But that's all you're going to get, guys. But yeah, you're going to get more as I get closer to the fight. Don't think I'm just going to be doing Usyk breakdowns. I'll be giving Fury's side as well. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like my channel. I do things different on this channel. But yeah, guys, help me get to 2K, man. I'm nearly at 2K subs. But yeah, guys, that's going to be my video. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.